Okay, so today we're doing stupid, pointless hacks, or stuff you already know. Actually, it's also kind of going to be a, is this a less or more type deal? Which one is better, right? Is less is more, or is more? You know, as in too much of a good thing. So Arby's roast beef slider got some horsey sauce, as you can see. Got some Arby sauce and some horsey sauce. And we've got our sandwich here, so let's take a look inside. And this is still nice and hot from the store, so that said, I kind of prefer my sauce on the top, but they put the cheese on the top, so if I pull that apart, it's going to tear the thing apart. So, and we're not really going to do, I'm kind of going to do both quote-unquote extremes here, because a normal person probably put about a half a pack of sauce, right? Half a pack of Arby sauce, and then again, this is just my preference, and about a half a pack of the horsey. Maybe not even a half a pack because the stuff's a little on the spicy side, right? And let's give that a taste and see how that holds up there. Or actually, let's just see if it's. Well, I already know what it tastes like. That's all right. That's a decent improvement. So then, now we ask the question. We've asked the question, is less more? So now we're going to ask the question, is more more? So instead of putting a whole pack of sauce, as I said, we're going to do both extremes. I'm going to put not only not only one more pack, but we're going to do 2 full packs. We're going to make this get as much on there as we can without it running too bad. 2 full packs of Arby sauce, and this is just your cheapo slider. Your value, what used to be $1, now they're a little bit more than that. So, and then we're going to do, let's do a whole pack of horsey sauce here. And then, again, the other extreme, we're going to do 2 whole packs of horsey sauce. So we've got an Arby slider with, where we put a half a pack of sauce on. As you can see, we got 2 whole packs. And no, this is not one of those channels where we put like 20 packs of each on it. Or basically just dip the thing. As you can see, it's already a mess as it is. So let me grab a napkin, because I know this is going to be messy. Now let's take a bite of this and see how it goes. But if you really want to dress up your cheapo menu item, this is one way to do it. And actually, for my buffalo chicken sliders, they also gave me a bunch of free ranch sauce. So, hey, if they give it to you for free, then more power to you. Free is my favorite food group. So, to get to the point, is less better? Is less more, or is more more? In this case, since I love these sauces and these sandwiches, and Arby's is one of my favorite places to eat, I'm gonna say more is more. But again, that's because it's one of my favorite places. So now I could see how most normal people would think that's pretty disgusting having that much sauce on it. So I wouldn't blame you for that. But for the regular sandwich, with just like a half a pack of sauce with like a normal amount of sauce, I'd say that adds about 2 points to it. Whereas for me, for my money, I'd say that adds the extra sauces adds probably about 3 or 4 points for me. So I'd go like a six on that one and probably an 8 on this one. But that's just my twisted, unhealthy rating system. So there you go. I'll see you next time. Maybe I'll do the buffalo chicken sliders next. Yeah, it's like sod it. Let's go ahead and do the the slider, right? The other slider, the buffalo chicken. These are pretty good too. And like I said, the lady gave me a bunch of free ranch. So now the way they make these by default, they actually put a decent. They have a decent amount of buffalo sauce, and they put a decent amount of ranch dressing on them as it is. But again, we're here to. This was free. This extra ranch sauce was free, so we're gonna dress it up with anything free you can get from the restaurant to dress up the value menu. I highly recommend. Like every place you go, well, fast food, they mostly have value menus. Whether or not you consider it a value, oops, that was a mistake. Well, it just put a whole gigantic glob down one side. Anyway, as I was getting ready to say, most places have stuff that you can either condiments or other things like lettuce and pickles and stuff like that you can get for free. I recommend adding it because get your money's worth. Sustenance is sustenance, right? So there's my fully loaded ranch buffalo chicken thing, and let me dip it there too. There you go. Look at that. It's a heart attack on a bug. So, here we go, down the hatch. Well, I suppose whether or not that's better depends on how much you like ranch dressing. I think ranch is one of those things I like in moderation. So actually, that kind of made this a little worse for me. I probably shouldn't have put as much. If I'd put about maybe a quarter of that on here, it probably would have made it better. Instead, I accidentally globbed it down one side and then just put the rest of the pack on there. So that's kind of on me. But yeah, as you can see, if you love ranch, this is your jam, right? If not, then I would recommend not having or just leaving the amount they put on there, because like I said, they put on enough on there to where you can actually taste it. It's decent. But yeah, that was just a little too much. So by default, I'd give their buffalo chicken sliders a 6 anyway. And with like the proper amount of ranch, which I did not do, I'd say it probably bumps those up to a 7 or 8 in my mind. But in this case, putting that much ranch actually dropped this down to about a 4. So yeah, ranch, too much of a good thing? Yes. Arby's and horsey sauce on the roast beef, too much of a good thing? Not for me. See you next time.